Hi everyone, it's Chris. Welcome to my temporary parlour, and today I'm here with a haul that I purchased all of these items from a local op shop. I'm here at my daughter's. She is safely in Phuket and having a great time already, and has only been there for a day, so I'm really excited for her. And I went out yesterday just exploring the neighbourhood and on the way to the shops to buy a few provisions, and I came across these op shops. One was a church op shop where I got most of my things. Well, actually, probably 90% of the stuff you see here, or 95% actually, maybe no, 98%, op shop items. So I'm going to go through them with you today just to show you what I bought, and all for my channel, except for a couple of books which I will be using for my own personal use, of course. And yes, I'm going to show them to you today and see what you think. So the little church op shop is only open for a couple of hours each day, and I found this little tea set, which is right here, and it's really, really cute. It's a wooden tea set on a tray. So I've got a little teapot, it's a little one. I don't know whether it's handmade or made by somebody, you know, commercially. Little plate with a knife. I haven't undone them all yet. Now it was only $2.50 for the set, so I thought, why not? Little teacups. These do not have little plates or saucers, but I did also in that set find another little tea set as well, a Barbie tea set, part of. So they look quite nice as little saucers. A cake on this big plate, all made of wood. So I think it might have been a play set made, I don't know, in the 90s maybe? The 80s, the 90s. There's no markings on it, so I'm not too sure. But that's my first find, and I just grabbed that. And with it came the little Barbie tea sets as well. So I've only got 2 cups and the 4 saucers, but I can use those for my my doll tea parties. I also found tea strainer, which I'm going to be using in my bath videos, which I will be doing later on. And this was only 50 cents, so that's pretty good. Very, very good actually. It's probably my daughter showing me some more photographs of her resort. So I got that one as well, and a little cube, sugar cube tongs, silver plated. It has a number on there, silver plated, but I think these things you find them, and you find them when you find them, and you buy them, because when you go back they're not usually there. So I got that as well, again for my bath videos, which I'll be doing when I get back home. I also found this little angel friendship candle holder. It's been painted by somebody, but I'll fix that up and repaint it perhaps. It came from Cheapest Chips the first time. So the Cheapest Chips price was $4 and the op shop's price was $1, so I'm quite happy with that as well. So I will be using this in my readings as well, just to have that friendship vibe for my channel. Also I found this, another candle holder. Ask and it shall be given to you, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened to you. Luke 11:9. I'm not religious, as most of you know, but I just thought this was beautiful. And that was 50 cents too. I'm not too sure where it came from. It was originally $2.50. So I think she charged me $2.50 for it as well. But it doesn't matter. So that was there as well. Another angel. She's broken her hand, but that's okay. We are all imperfect, aren't we? And that's what makes us special. And that was 50 cents as well. But I think she's actually gorgeous. So she'll be in my videos as well. Also from that shop, I bought this teddy bear. It's an Avon teddy bear, but I can't find it anywhere online, so I'm not too sure where it comes from. But it's an Avon product. So if anyone knows which year this was made, and a bit more about it, I'll be appreciative. If anyone knows or has this themselves and where it came from. But I think that was really cute as well. So that will be going into my videos when I do perhaps my teddy bear picnic videos. I've also found this doll. Let me get these out of the way so I can show you a bit more. I don't know much about her. I have never seen this one before, but she's jointed, fully jointed, so I'm really happy about that. She's a AGM MGA doll from 2019, so I'm not too sure who she is, but I'll find out a bit more about her as well. But she's fully jointed, as you can see, which is really good. There were two others, but they were missing their arms, and I didn't want that. So I found her. She was complete, so she's in my collection as well. I've just got to fix her hair. Her hair's a bit matted, as you can see, but she'll be quite nice too for my readings and for my doll collection. Also there I found 2 CDs. I haven't played them yet, but I will. Reflections, Peace, Relax with the Classics. And that's the classics there, the songs, the music. And I also found environmental classics. They were $1 each, which is pretty good. Just for background music when I'm doing my readings, and hopefully it's not copyrighted too much. I also found this really cute book, Time for Tea. And inside it's very similar to the one I already have. No date on it, but as you know, I'm not a tea drinker, but I just love the idea of tea. And this has some recipes, even some mock Devonshire cream. I don't know why it's mock Devonshire cream, it's still got cream in it. So that's really, really cute. That's what I got as well. I also found this book, The Collection of Stuffed Dolls from a Fancy World. And this was a couple of dollars. I'm not exactly sure. I hope she didn't charge me the first price, but she didn't. This is all that. The trouble when you go to charity op shops in churches, they sometimes have prices and sometimes they don't. So this has some really cute little things. Not that I'm a sewer, I can't sew to save myself. I barely sew on buttons, but it has some really cute little dolls that you can make if you're so inclined. And they're gorgeous. And it has the patterns as well, so I'm really pleased with that. So I'm really happy with that one as well. Now from a second op shop I went to, it was not far from the shops that I was actually going to. It's a Salvo. Oh no, hang on a minute. I forgot. Because they're all covered up. I also purchased some teacups and saucers for my readings. You know how I just love teacups, and I found this one. Oops, sorry, sweaty. And this one. And the accompanying sauces. So it's really quite pretty. That's also from the church op shop. They were $2 a set, which is pretty good, considering it's vintage. Most shops you would go to, there'll be at least $5 a set, maybe even more, depending on their value overall. So that was that church op shop. Then I went to, so that's the church op shop, all that stuff there. I think it all came to about $17, which is not bad. And this is what I got from the second op shop, which was closest to the shop that I was actually going to, and that was this Salvo's. And I got a little pair of booties for Stevie, and they're just the cutest little things. This for Stevie, and they were $2, which is pretty good. So a little pair of slippers for Stevie. You know my doll Stevie, I might reintroduce you to him. And a teddy bear, you know, for my teddy bear's picnic. And he was $2 as well. So I'm going to add a bit of something to him. He isn't a brand name, hence he was $2. So when anything's not a brand name in the Salvos, you usually get it reasonably cheap. So he sits up there. This is the view from the window. All the plants are at the back. So that's another little bear for my teddy bear's picnic. And then I found 2 books while I was at the Salvos. Sensing Murder was based on a television series. Which I haven't heard of. That was $4, which is not bad for a book actually. So Sensing Murder, it's a... I'm just going to take this off so I can show you. It's a New Zealand series. But I don't actually... So this book is based on the series, the whole complete series of 10. These are some of the mediums, I would assume. So I don't know. I'm not too sure what it's about because I don't know the series. So while I'm here, I might actually look it up online and see if I can find some of the videos to watch. It was published in 2008. So I think it's all about these mediums and how they help solve murders, maybe. So it's got interesting things about... this is what got me in, hauntings and mischievous spirits. So it is something that I'm very interested in, the spiritual realm. So I thought, yeah, why not? And there's some of the pictures from the series. So I'm interested to read that. The other two books that I told you about that I was starting to bring here, I could not get into them. The Noose was quite graphic in some of the murders, and because it goes back into Australia's past and the beginning of the first settlement after the first fleet arrived, and it was quite graphic in some of the crimes that were committed. And I just couldn't handle that, so I'm leaving that for my son because he's quite interested in reading that. And the other one, Lost Expectations, it was interesting. It was based on fact, of course, a real woman. And the story itself, where he fictionalised her history and her interactions, was quite interesting. But it's not a keeper for me. So I might just pass that one on. Yeah, so a bit disappointed, but you know, it's the way it is with books. You read the blurb and you think, yeah, that's interesting, and you purchase it and you try and read it, but it doesn't go anywhere. So the second book I found was Dead Alone by Garrett Longworth. It's about murders of socialites and things like that. Not a real story, it's fiction, of course, but people in the society and social society pages and things go missing. So that was $4 as well. And I'll be looking through that one as well at some stage. I'll let you know how it goes. It was printed in 2002, so it will be interesting. Good size print for me to be able to read, so I should be looking forward to that. Yeah. So one's trademark of one vicious, twisted and talented killer. It's funny, isn't it? I like crime and I like mysteries and I like to be able to see who did it, who done it. But when it came to Noose, true stories are really quite different, and it's a whole different kettle of fish. And even if it's fictionalised version of the facts, it's still it brings home how true crime is and how vicious some people are and how depraved some people are. So true crime has an interest, and you know, are sort of interested in that true crime as well, but it's sort of very different to reading about a fictionalized story, and because it's fiction, and you think, you know, but when it comes to reality for real crime, and you realise how depraved people are, it's a whole different spin. So I could not read Noose. I wanted so desperately to. I went to Melbourne Jail once, and I read the story of the prisoners there. I saw where Ned Kelly was hung, and again, that didn't sit real, you know. It's something you go to look at and you think, oh my goodness, yes, someone was hung here, but it doesn't sink in until you actually read about their crimes and understand what they did, and how real it was. So it's very different, but you know, that's just the way it is sometimes. Yeah. But anyway, guys, that's my haul, and I'm here with I've got all my tarot cards here, as you can see, the ones that I could bring in my bag. So I will be doing readings for you when I get around to them. So that's my first haul. I'm hoping to go to a few more op shops while I'm here, and see what might be happening. So thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, so many blessings.